P8 in race 2 earlier on. It was a frantic race with a drying track. How would you assess things out there?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I was on wets, somewhere on slicks. I started 13th, but I made it up to 4th, kind of with 5 laps to go. Just really, really good pace. Like, was on pace with the leader pretty much. Then obviously the wets started to drop off because it was almost a dry track, so the guys on slicks were coming through. So I got passed by 2 of the high techs on slicks, so I fell back to 6th. And then, unfortunately, after the race, they gave me a track limits penalty, which is pretty harsh, I think. So it dropped me to 8th, but still from 13th, it was pretty decent.
And how tricky was it with the track limit penalties? Was it quite a fine margin throughout the race? And what corner did you go over the limit?
I was in turn 1. Yeah, it was very fine margin. I mean, this much. It's nothing really. It wasn't even an advantage, really. It was just me sliding wide on a damp patch. So. It's the same for everyone, I guess, but yeah, a bit harsh. But yeah, overall fun race.
Of course, you do a lot of sim racing away from the track, but does that help you a lot in the wet conditions?
There's no wet. There's not really a proper sim that has good wet conditions, but anyway, you can change track grip and things like that, temperature. So you do get a bit of different conditions. So it's not completely static.
And how would you assess your season? Oh, of course, it's the final round of the season now.
A bit more up and down than I would have liked, but overall rookie year coming from Formula Ford, which is probably the biggest step anyone's made this year. To win a race was great. Not a reverse grid race, it was a legit race. So to win that was good. And a couple of podiums. So yeah, pretty happy with those, but wish we could have had a few more.
And of course, you were at the F3 test at Areth recently. What did you learn from that? And how was the experience overall?
Yeah, super competitive. I was there for days 2 and 3, so obviously I was a bit behind coming in, considering everyone had done a day. And I'd never seen the track before, never seen the car, so probably out of that field I was overall the least experienced. So on my first day, when I was 16th and only 6/10 off, I was pretty happy with that. I think it was a pretty strong showing.
And there were a couple of other GB3 guys there, Farrier and Granville. So, did you find them a good benchmark?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I know where I stack up against Granville's, and yeah, I think my performance versus his, I think it was where I should have been. So I think there's no surprises really. I think I performed well.
And what are you looking at for next year? Another season of GB3?
Not sure yet, but nothing's set yet, but I'd like to stay in Europe or England rather than go back to the States yet.
Good, thanks so much.
Thank you.